have 6 different high schools. If they want to take Linux and cyber, they log into my WebEx. I'm physically at American Fork, but they can take the Linux and the WebEx, and then the next year they could take A+. We actually like them to start with the A+ first, and then go to the Linux. I kind of like them to have hands on their computers first. And then they can come join the class, and we go around on field trips. And Security Metrics out there has hosted us every year until COVID hit, and they let the kids come down and talk to them, and we just do these little quick 2-3 hour field trips on Fridays to go out and look at businesses and find out what they're doing. And SaintCon is one of our premier go-tos every year. We love doing the soldering. Hey, Amelia, there you are. Yay! We get cool shirts with badges and everything that happens there. Cyber Patriot is done by the U.S. Air Force Association, and it has, okay, how many participants would you guys say? It's like in the thousands. There's easily 5,000 teams, and each team can go up to 6 people that's there. And you can actually mentor one of these teams if you can get one going with the high schools. And you can put in, and they give you a lot of training materials for the students. So we're part of NetAcad, Cisco NetAcad. They've got that information for them. They give virtual machines for them to practice on, kind of like that little demo one that we had come up for you. And they do Linux tutorials out of the Cisco NetAcad, and they just have the licensing to Windows so that you can create your own VMs and everything and virtualization. Now, how many of you, is anyone here from the armed forces where you collect the tokens? How many of you guys are aware of the tokens that you get on the armed forces? Anybody? Challenge coin. Thank you. Anybody? Do you know what they are? Come here, get a mic. Go take him a mic. Go.
Challenge coins are something that you'd get from the armed forces to like with the group to challenge yourself to have the coin with you at all times. And I actually have a few of them usually, sometimes, but not today. But they're kind of cool. The armed forces give them out. My dad has 3, I think. You just challenge yourself to keep them with you at all times, and it's kind of cool.
So they get challenge coins for their participation, and it's kind of a really, really cool thing that the Air Force does with those challenge coins. This is what our competition looks like in our classroom. This was, I like to spoil the students. They think I do too much. I go a little overboard, perhaps. I do go a little overboard. Yeah, they're all, yeah, just a little bit. I look for fun swag at any of the conferences that I go to and try to put swag bags together for them when they're coming in. And I try to get as much food as they could possibly eat and drink, and I hope I don't make them sick. But it's 6 hours. So we come into this classroom here. They have 3 images during the regular challenges and 4 images during the state challenge that they have to download. That's usually a Windows 10. We've had everything from Windows XP to Windows 7 to XP is as low as they've gone, honest. You don't know what image you're getting and that you're going to have to do the administration on. Then they'll do a Windows Server, and that could be anything from Server 2008 to 2019. You just don't know which one you're getting when you get in there. And then they have an Ubuntu image. On state, there's usually 2 Linux images. Then you also get to do packet tracer with Cisco, and you have a problem that you're going to be solving with packet tracer and uploading it. And then they have a networking quiz of about 30 questions that they go through. All of these are added together for points, and you score against other teams within your state, and then you go for ranking. The top 13 teams nationally get to go back to Maryland and compete. Or is it Boston? Maryland, I got it right, yeah. Back to Maryland and compete. Last year they had to do it virtually. So this is just kind of showing you what the competition does. We feed them. Is that Jordan? How was the pizza?
The pizza was delicious. It was delicious.
So this is the badge that you got. This is the kit that you put together. It's sponsored by what we call Alpine I-Team. I-Team we've been working with is you can do IT, which was the cybersecurity hardware, but they also have gaming on that section where they can do some gaming, or for competitions it's called esports, which I'm sure you guys are much better at than I am with that. And we like to do what's called capture the flag server, and actually Acorn guys put it together for the state competition with I-Team last year, and that was their first bringing up a full CTF. I've got a CTF server that they get to use. So we thought we would give you a little memento to remember us by here. And that's where you can get more information if you're interested in having that start with your school with esports. Now, the nice thing is I'm not talking about esports, is UETN actually here runs, the esports runs across the UETN networks. And on Thursday in our leadership, we're going to be talking about the issues that come running across school networks and when we're having to drop things to make stuff work. So on Thursday, we do a trial run to make sure we've got everything whitelisted correctly for our Cyber Patriot competition, and that they can get to the items that they need to get to, and that we can have Discord open, because they use Discord to be able to chat back and forth and share what they're doing with their screens. And we have to make sure all of these items are open. So our dry run is Thursday, and our first competition is on Friday. So SaintCon, we love to come to it each year, and we like to learn as much as we can coming through here. And what I want the students to do is I want them to tell me what is their favorite memory of SaintCon that they've had in the years that you've come, and what you enjoy about Cyber Patriots. And we'll start with Spencer. He is our team captain. And yep, that was actually, give him a clap, guys. He is good. And he's also our presidential scholar from American Fork, so I just had to throw that.
Yeah, so I'm Spencer. I've been coming this is my third time at SaintCon, actually. And this is my fourth year doing Cyber Patriot, second year as captain. So we're really looking forward to this year. We'll hope to have a lot of fun. I love SaintCon. It's an awesome environment. I learn a lot here. I love to apply what I learn here to our Cyber Patriot competition. I'm actually there's like a Active Directory system administrative thing going on in the other room, so I'm kind of disappointed I get to miss that, because that'd be cool, but we know we can always do that later. But yeah, I just love going to all the talks here. I love interacting with every, I love lockpicking. It was awesome seeing the lockpicking lawyer here, so yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Hey, my name's Jordan. This is my first time going to SaintCon. I think the badges are really cool, like exceptional. I really like one thing I like about Cyber Patriot, I liked the forensics questions. Those were a challenge, and I learned a lot from them. So, yeah.
I'm Sammy Bingham. This is my second year at SaintCon, and also my second year doing Cyber Patriots. With Cyber Patriots, I do the Cisco or Packet Tracer, which is basically just working on the networking sort of side of it. And something that I really like about SaintCon is, well, for me, I get to come with like all my friends and stuff, so it's sort of like a thing that I can geek out with them about, and yeah.
Hello, my name is Christian Sutton, and I've been to SaintCon, I've been in real life SaintCon once, but I've been to SaintCon twice. I went to the virtual one last year. My favorite thing about SaintCon is actually the hacker challenge. I always thought that was really fun, getting with a small team and just trying to get as many points as possible. And honestly, that was my favorite part about SaintCon. And my favorite part about Cyber Patriots is that I get to get together with a team and make new friends, and also do some challenges with them, and also figure out the forensic questions, as he said, and like figure out a bunch of things. I've learned so much from Cyber Patriots, and also learned a lot from SaintCon.
Hi, my name is Amelia LeBaron. This is my 3rd year at SaintCon and my 2nd year doing Cyber Patriots. I have to say that my favorite thing at SaintCon has to be soldering. The first year I was here, I spent a lot of time at the soldering table because I'd never seen it before. I somehow had missed out on this awesome opportunity my whole life and immediately became obsessed, and I'm still obsessed, to be honest. My favorite thing about Cyber Patriots is being able to spend 6 hours working together to solve a problem with a team. There's nothing really like it, and it's very satisfying, but also very fulfilling once you finally rack up some points.
One of the best, oh yeah, let's give him a hand of applause. Yeah. One of the best things about Cyber Patriots is it was golden when we got our first points. The first year we didn't have a clue what we were doing. We were just like sitting in there going, okay, I think this is what we do. As coaches, we'd watch the videos and we weren't very good. And finally, something went da-ding, da-ding, da-ding. And we went, I think we got points. So a little alarm goes off and it's really awesome. And then you get the points. What's really bad is when the foghorn goes off and scares you to death. And that's when your points are going backwards because you unsecured the machine that you were looking at, and it's kind of crazy. I kind of wanted the rest of my high school students, if you're in here and if you're a teacher, stand up and wave to the crowd. Come stand up, guys. Stand up, turn around, wave to them. Teachers, if you didn't get your pin, stop and see them right there in the back corner on your way out. If you came in and they'd already handed them out to you and you wanted to get your pin, go back through there. So this is our team, and we've had a good time presenting to you. If you see the students in the hall, take time to say hi to them and get to know them. They're really great. Thanks.